Hello, I'm Rawa and welcome to tutorial on Introduction to Linux. Today we will learn what's an operating system, what's Linux and who created it, what are the benefits of using it, is it for you or not? So let's get started. First, what's an operating system? Every time you switch on your computer, you see a screen where you can perform different activities like write, browse the internet, or watch a video. What makes the computer hardware work like that? Or for example, how does the processor on your computer know that you are asking it to run an MP3 file? It's the operating system or the kernel which does this work. A kernel is the program at the heart of any operating system that takes care of fundamental stuff like letting hardware communicate with software. So to work on your computer, you need an operating system. And popular operating systems are Linux, Microsoft, Windows, Apple Mac, iOS, Google Android, etc. So what's Linux and who created it? Linux is an operating system or a kernel distributed under an open source. The Linux OS was developed by Linus Torvalds in 1991, which germinated as an idea to improve the Unix OS. He suggested two improvements but was rejected by Unix designers. Therefore, he thought of launching an OS designed in a way that could be modified by its users. As time passed by, he collaborated with other programs in places like MIT, and application for Linux started to appear. Nowadays, Linux is the fastest growing OS. It's used from phone to supercomputers by almost all major hardware devices. So what are the benefits of using Linux? The main advantage of Linux was being open source, that programmers are able to use the Linux kernel in order to design their own custom operating system. And anyone with programming knowledge can modify it. This has now made Linux one of the most popular and widely used kernel. And it is the backbone of popular operating systems like Debian, Ubuntu, and Fedora, etc. There are thousands of operating systems based on Linux which offer a variety of functions to their users. One other main benefit is that it offers a free operating system, and Linux operating system now offer millions of programs and applications to choose from, most of them free. Other benefit is security. Once you have Linux installed, you no longer need to antivirus. Linux is a highly secure system. With each upgrade, the operating system becomes more secure and robust. Due to stability and reliability, make companies like Amazon, Facebook, and Google use Linux for their servers. So is it for you or not? Users who are new to Linux usually shun it by fastly, considering it as a difficult and technical operating system to operate. But to state the truth, in the last few years, Linux operating systems have become more user-friendly. So trying them is the best way to know whether Linux suits you or not. This is what Linux is all about. It was a short introduction to Linux. Thanks for watching.